Many people compare their credit scores to someone else and get shocked when their approval is different than theirs. Having the same credit score does not determine if you're going to be approved or denied. In this episode, we're going to talk about 4 people and how they can have the exact same credit score, but have different results when they go to apply for something. All right, so I just talked about there could be 4 people with the exact same credit score, but when they all 4 go to apply for financing, it can be for the exact same thing. All 4 people are going to have 4 completely different results and reasons why they got approved or not approved. So let's go through it here. So on this chart, if you guys are watching this episode, I have a chart laid out here, A, B, C, and D, which is person 1, 2, 3, and 4. So let's just say all 4 people have a 650 credit score. So we're going to look at person A. Person A has a 650 credit score. Their credit card utilization is at 20%. They have 3 positive accounts, 0 negative accounts, which means in these accounts, so positive means they've never been late, there's no charge-offs, whatever, the account is clean. So they have 3 positive accounts and 0 negative accounts, which means no late payments, no charge-offs, no collections, nothing is negative. This is a super clean credit report. And then at the bottom, you see DTI, which is something that's very considered when you're going to apply for financing. DTI means debt to income ratio. Most of your lenders and banks, when you go to apply for something, they want you to be under 40% DTI, which means if you made $10,000 a month and you have $4,000 a month worth of bills, such as a mortgage loan, a car loan, or multiple car loans, if you're already at 40%, then you can't get approved for financing for more debt because you're going to be over that 40% debt to income ratio. Kind of the same thing with credit card utilization. If you are not able to pay your credit cards off in full every single month, then clearly banks and lenders understand things happen in life. Therefore, they prefer your credit card balances to be under 30% of your card's limit. So again, if you have a $10,000 credit card or you have $10,000 worth of available credit, then they prefer you to be under $30,000, which is 30% of your total credit limit. So if you start going into 40%, 50% maxed out, then chances are you're not going to be approved for financing. So let's move along. Person A, we talked about having a 650 credit score, 20% credit card utilization, which is great. They have 3 positive accounts, not many, could be more, but also not bad. 3 lines of credit is a great starting point. They have 0 negative accounts and their debt to income ratio is 10%. Now, with all of that being said, if they go to apply for financing and whatever they're trying to purchase, if the monthly payments still keep them under 40%, which 9 times out of 10 it may, then they will be approved. So person A gets a green check mark, they're approved, they're good to go. Person B, they have the exact same credit score, a 650. However, their credit cards are not looking good. They're at 60% utilization, double of what lenders will prefer. They have 10 positive accounts, 0 negative accounts, and their debt to income ratio is at 20%. So DTI looks good, negative accounts looks good, positive accounts are strong, but their credit cards, they need to work on that. Now, person B, I'm going to give them a approval. However, they're going to get a higher interest rate because their credit card utilization is not looking good. Moving along to person C, the same exact 650 credit score. They have a 10% credit card utilization, very good. They have 15 positive accounts, that is strong. And they also have 3 negative accounts. Now let's just pretend these are recent negative accounts. They have 3 late payments, or they have 3 accounts that are in collections. However way you want to look at it, they have 3 things that is negative on their reports, and their debt to income ratio is already at 35%. Person C, you're not getting approved. Although your credit score is 650 is average, with that debt to income ratio, you're not going to be able to squeeze more into that. And also with 3 negative items on your credit report, you are considered a high risk. You are not getting approved for financing. Moving to the last person here, person D, they of course have a 650 credit score, but their credit card utilization is at 30%. That's good, could be better. They have 20 positive accounts. That is strong, but they have 0 negative accounts. So this is a perfect credit report. However, their scores are at 650 because their credit cards are not paid in full. At 30%, again, isn't horrible, but if they were under 5%, 10%, preferably 0%, you want your cards to be paid in full each month because that's free interest going to the bank that they're making off of you. But 30% utilization, usually their credit scores will probably be around 720, 730, maybe 740, but since they have balances or unpaid balances on their credit cards, they're in the mid 600s. And then they're at 40% debt to income ratio already. So with all that being said, they have a perfect credit report, tons of credit history. However, they are pretty much maxed out on debt. So with this person here, person D, you're not getting the approval. Although you have a perfect credit report, you're not getting approved with a 40% debt to income ratio because you're going to be maxed out on everything that you can get approved for. So that just about explains 4 people that can have the exact same credit score, however, 4 different situations. So I hope in this episode you guys have learned something. Stop comparing your scores to a friend's score or your cousin's score. It does not matter. Secondly, everywhere you go, your credit scores are going to be different because each lender and bank use a different scoring model. So Bank A may use FICO 10, Bank B may use FICO 8 or FICO whatever. And then, you know, somebody may be checking their scores on Credit Karma, where Credit Karma uses Vantage 3.0 for their scoring model. So just because you hear somebody got approved for a new car and they said that their credit score is a 650 and they have a 3% interest rate, their car payments are low, they got approved with 0 down, doesn't mean you check your score somewhere and it says 650 that you can go to that exact same car dealership and you're going to get the exact same approval. So hopefully this episode has educated anyone out there who are comparing their credit scores, and I'll catch y'all in the next episode. If this video helped you, be sure to like it, comment, share it, and subscribe to this channel for more helpful videos like this one. Thanks for watching.